Hello my dear students, welcome again to my class. Today I am going to start chapter number 12. The name of the chapter is quadrilaterals. So quad means 4. A mathematical figure bounded by 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. It should have 4 sides. If I draw any figure, okay, and let me name A, B, C, D. It is a quadrilateral. This one is also a quadrilateral. Everything, any mathematical figure, it should have how many sides? It should have 4 sides. Then we can say it is a quadrilateral. And to be a quadrilateral, no 3 points should be collinear. Collinear means you see this is one point, this is another point, and if another point is there, then it will not be a quadrilateral. It will be a straight line with 3 points. If I cannot give another side. So no 3 points should be collinear. That means they should not be on a single line. And the line segments AB, BC, CD and DA do not intersect except their end points, and they should not intersect each other, only at their end points. For example, this one AD and BC intersecting at A, AB and CD intersecting at B, BC and DC intersecting at C, and CD and AB intersecting at D. So this is their intersection point. So the line segments do not intersect each other. They should only intersect at their end points. Okay. Now adjacent sides, adjacent angles, this thing. Okay. So this is the angle ADAB. This one angle, this one another angle, BCD. They are another angle. It is here another angle, and these are its sides. These are its sides. So when we say that 2 sides are adjacent, adjacent means just 2 sides and they should have one common point. This one AD and AB. These 2 sides are adjacent. This one and this one. They have one common point. Then they are just adjacent to one another. That's why they are called adjacent side. And opposite means the opposite of this line. It is this one. AD opposite to BC, and AD and BC are opposite sides. AD and BC are opposite sides. Okay, now adjacent angles. The side of the quadrilateral is common. So when we will say that the angles are adjacent, if for example this one you see angle A, DAB, this one, and this one angle DAB, and angle ADC, you see DAB, this one, this side, DAB and ADC, this side is common to both this angle. In case of angle DAB, this side is common. In case of angle CDA, this side is common. That means this is the adjacent side, and if 2 angles have same side, then we call those angles as adjacent angles. And opposite angle, this one, angle D will be opposite to angle B, angle A will be opposite to angle C. These are opposite angles. Okay. Now the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is always 360 degree. If I do the sum of these 4 angles, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D, then sum will be 360 degree. Always remember this one, that the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. It will not be more than 360 degree, or it will be not less than 360 degree also. It will be equal to 360 degree. The sum of the angles of a quadrilateral are 360 degree. By is 360 degrees. Okay. And this one, so you have learned in your earlier classes that if this full straight line, it is 180 degree. We know it is 180 degree. If I simply bisect this one, If I simply bisect this one with a line, then this one and this one, if I name it as x and this one y, then angle x and y are called linear pairs. Angle x and angle y are called linear plus, and always remember that x plus y will be equals to 180 degree. This part and this part will be equal to 180 degree, will be equal to 180 degree. These are known as linear pairs. Okay, so now let's begin exercise 12. Only one exercise is there in this chapter, so let's begin. Exercise number 12. The first question is, three angles of a quadrilateral are 65 degree, 55 degree and 130 degree. So you have to find the fourth angle. So we know that there are given three angles are given. We know that the sum of all the four angles is equal to 360 degree. So I will let the fourth angle be x degree. Let the fourth angle be x degree. So we know, according to question, you write since sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. What are the angle given? You see, first one it is 65 degree, 65 degree plus next one you see it is 55 degree, then it is 130 degree, and fourth one we have let as it is x. First angle, second angle, third angle, and this one is the fourth angle, which is equal to x and equals to 360 degree. So now I will solve this one. I will add this one. So 65 plus 5 70, and 70 plus 5 it is 50, it is 120, 120 and it is 130, which is equals to 250. So x plus 250 degree equals to 360 degree. X plus 250 degree is equals to, simply I add these three angles, which is equals to 250 degree. So now I will transpose this one. If I change the side, it is plus 250. If I change the side, it will be minus 250, minus 250. So if I solve this one, x will be equals to 360 minus 250. So they are 60 degree and they are 50. So it will be 0, 1, 110 degree. X is equals to 110 degree. So you write, therefore the fourth angle is, the last line will be, therefore the fourth angle is 110 degree. Therefore the fourth angle is 110 degree. Next question, question number 2, you see, the two adjacent sides of a quadrilateral are 75 degree and 125 degrees. So two sides are given, adjacent side. So adjacent, two adjacent angles of a quadrilateral given. One is 75, another one is 125, and the other two angles are equal, and the remaining two angles are equal. You have to find the measure of each of these angles. If this is a quadrilateral, you see, given two adjacent angle, let me take this one and this one, these two are adjacent angle. So two adjacent angle given, one is 75, another one is 125, 75 degree, and another one is 125 degree, and it is said that the remaining two angles are equal, other two angles are equal. So I let both of them as x degree. So you write, let the, what is given, let the measure, you write, let the measure of each of these equal angles, you write, each of these equal angles be x degree each. let the measure of each of the equal angles be x degree each. That means, and given two adjacent angles of quadrilateral are two adjacent angles are given. One is 75 and another one is 125. So 75 degree and 125 degree. So these are the two adjacent angles. So we know, since sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Two adjacent given, one is 75, another one is 125, and the other two angles are equal. Both of them are x plus x, which is equals to 360 degree. So now if I solve this to you, see 75 plus 25, it is 100 plus 100, 200. So this one, if I do plus 75 degree plus 125 degree, it is 200, and x plus x, it is 2x, which is equals to 360 degree. X plus x equals to 2x. X 200 degree plus twice x equals to 360 degree. Right? Implies 2x equals to 360. This one is plus 200 degree. If I change the side, it will be minus 200 degree. Minus 200 degree. Twice x equals to 360 minus 200, which is equals to 160 degree. X will be equals to 160 degree by 2. If I cancel by 2, it will be 18. 8 2s are 16. So it will be 80 degree. 2 8s are and 0 it is there. That means the value of x is 80 degree. So you write, therefore the two equal angles are 80 degree each. Therefore the question is to find the measure of each of these equal angles. Therefore the two equal angles are 80 degree each. Therefore the two equal angles are 80 degree each. Okay. Now question number 3. In a quadrilateral ABCD, angle A is given as 150 degree, B, C and D, all of them are same. So you have to find the rest three angles. Okay, so let me just think, this is the quadrilateral which is given ABCD. So I will name it A, B, C and D. And angle A is given 150 degree, and rest all of them are same. B equals to C equals to D. So I will let that each of them is equals to x degree. That means the sum of the angles will be 360 degree. 150 plus x plus x plus x equals to 360 degree. Question number 3, given angle A equals to 150 degree and angle B equals to angle C equals to angle D. All of them are equal. So I will write all of them are equals to x, and you write there, say, that means I am just taking let. Okay. Now, since sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. So sum of the angle, one is 150 degree, angle A is 150 degree, angle B is, okay, let me write one line more. So you write angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equals to 360 degree. So now you write the measure of this angle. Angle A is given, it is 150 degree. Angle B is given X, C also X, D also X, which is equals to 360 degree. 150 degree plus 1x, x plus x, 2x, 2x plus x, 3x. So 150 degree plus 3x equals to 360 degree. Implies 3x will be equals to 360 degree minus 150 degree. Implies 3x is equals to, they are 150, it is 300, okay, let me do 0, 1, 210 degree. So 3x is equals to 210 degree. So if I find the value of x, it will be 210 degree by 3. 3 7s are 21, so 70 degree. 70 degree, therefore implies x equals to 70 degree. X equals to 70 degree. So find angle, therefore angle B equals to angle C equals to angle D equals to 70 degree. This is the answer. So now question number 4. In the adjoining figure, P is the point in the interior of angle AOB and, okay, first of all let me draw the diagram. So a figure is given and so this is the figure, there it is 40 degree, 0, A, B, sorry, you write the point value B, there somewhere A will be, okay. This one is given 90 degree M, this one is perpendicular, this one also perpendicular, it is given N, and this point is P, okay. So the question is to, in the adjoining figure, P is the point on the interior of angle AOB. Angle AOB, and P is a point on the interior of angle AOB, that means inside. Okay. And angle AOB is given. Angle AOB is given 40 degree. Angle AOB is given 40 degree. And given PM is perpendicular to OA and PN is perpendicular to AB. So we know that if a line is perpendicular, that means the value, this one is always equals to 90 degree. If the angle between is 90 degree, then only it will be perpendicular. Okay. So now we will solve this one. So write question number 4, given angle AOB equals to 40 degree. Angle AOB equals to 40 degree. Since PM perpendicular to OA and PN perpendicular to OB, PN perpendicular to OB and PM perpendicular to OA. Okay, so this is given. So since the both of them are perpendicular, that means the angle between them will be equal to 90 degree. So I can write, so therefore angle, which one? PMO. PMO is equals to angle PNO, which will be equal to 90 degrees since both of them are perpendicular. Always remember the middle one is the angle M. Here M is 90 degree. There PNM, that means angle N. Angle N is 90 degree. So both of them are equals to 90 degree. From this line we can write this one. Okay. So now you see this is a quadrilateral. If I just forgot these lines, PNOM, one side is there, another side is this one, another side is this one. There are 4 sides. So that means it is a quadrilateral. So we know that the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. So write, since sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. So here I will write it one by one. So first of all I will take this one. This angle NOM. Angle NOM. A will be written. So you write MOM. It will be good. You see, MON, that means this angle. Then I will write this one, angle PNM. Okay, just I have to write these 4 angles. You just write. First one it is MON. Then next one it will be this angle PMO plus angle. Then this one you see MPN. The next one it is PNO equals to 360 degree. These are the 4 angles. First one O, then M, then P, then N. OMPN. Just to write in angles, so we will write like this. Okay, now you see angle MON and angle AOB. These things are, both of them are same angle they made. You see, AOB and MON, these are same angle. If I just simply extend this line, then there I am getting A, there I am getting B. That means MON or BOA, both of them are same. So I can write this one AOB. In place of here I can write 40 degree. PMO and PNO, both of them are 90 degree. MPN I have to find, I don't know this one. And this one is also 90 degree, which is equals to 360 degree. Okay, you write, since, there you write one line, since angle AOB equals to, on one line you write, angle AOB equals to angle MON, which is equals to how much angle? It is 40 degree. You write in one line, since angle AOB equals to angle MON equals to 40 degree, both of them are same. So 40 degree plus 90 we know it is 180. 180 plus 40 it will be 220. So 220 degree plus angle MPN is equals to 360 degree. 40 plus 90 plus 90, if we add 3 times we will get 220 degree, and angle MPN we don't know, we have to find this one. Question, you see, you have to find MPN, so MPN I wrote and 360 degree. Now I will solve this one. Implies angle MPN is equals to 360 degree minus 220 degree. Implies angle MPN is equals to 360 minus 20, how much? 0. 6 minus 4, 2, 1. 140 degree. That means this angle is equals to, this one is equals to 140 degree. 140 degree. So this is the answer. Question number 5. A quadrilateral has all 4 angles of the same measure. What is the measure of each angle? So it is given that all the angles of the quadrilateral are same. So it is given, it is a quadrilateral and all the angle are same. So I will write all of them is equals to x. That means x plus x plus x is equals to 360 degree. 4x equals to 360 degree. So we have to solve this one. You write given, let a quadrilateral is all 4 angles of, so let, now first of all you write given all the angles of the quadrilateral is same. It is given all the angles of the quadrilateral is same. So you write let the angles be x degree each. Let the angles be x degree each, since sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Sum of the angles, that means x degree plus x degree plus x degree plus x degree is equals to 360 degree. X plus x plus x plus x is equals to 360 degree, which is equals to 4x degree is equals to 360 degree. If I solve this one, I will get x will be equals to 360 degree by 4, and we know 4 9s are 36. So if I cancel with 4, it will be 90 degree. So x is equals to 90 degree. X is equals to 90 degree. So you write therefore the measure of each of the angle is 90 degree. Therefore the measure of each of the angle is 90 degree. The measure of each of the angle is 90 degree. Now question number 6. Two angles of a quadrilateral measure 55 degree each. Third angle is 140 degree. So you have to find the fourth angle. So given two angles are 55 degree. So two angle given 55 degree and third angle is given, it is 140 degree. 140 degree. So you have to find this one, fourth angle. So we will write it as x. Right, let the fourth angle be x. Since sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. So given last one is 55, two of them are same. So 55 plus 55. Third one it is given 140 degree, and fourth we know don't know. So we will write x, which is equals to 360 degree. So 55 plus 55, it is 110. 110 plus 100, 210 plus 40, it is 250 degree. So x will be equals to, x you write equals to 360 minus 250, which is equals to 0, 1, 110 degree, which is equals to 110 degree. Sorry, it is question number 6, not 5. 5 to I earlier did. So it is 110 degree. The value of x is 110 degree. So you write therefore the fourth angle is 111 degree. Therefore the fourth angle is 110 degree. Now question number 7. Find the measure of the four angles of quadrilateral if they are in ratio. So given ratio of this angle given 3:5:7:9. So like earlier, simply we will just do in linear equations chapter number 7, we have seen that whenever such type of ratios there, we take x. So one will be 3x, another one will be 5x, another one will be 7x, and last one it will be 9x. So later on we will just simply plus. Okay, let me do, you will understand. So write let let the find the measure of the four angles of let the four angles of quadrilateral let the four angles of quadrilateral be. It is given one is 3:5, so you write first one will be 3x, then 5x, then 7x and 9x. So let the four angles of the quadrilateral be 3x, 5x, 7x and 9x. Simply we will convert this ratio in by putting this x, we will write it. So it will be 3x, 5x, 7x and 9x. So we know sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. So sum of the angles, one is 3x, 5x, 7x and 9x is equals to 360 degree. 3x plus 5x plus 7x plus 9x is equals to 360 degree. So let now plus 9 plus 7, it is 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 plus 5, it is 24x is equals to 360 degree. 3x plus 5x plus 7x and 9x, 7 plus 3 10 plus 9 19 plus 5, it is 24, implies x equals to 360 degree by 24. So if I cancel it with 3 8s are and 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6 and 0. With 8 I can cancel, cancel it with 2, 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12, 30 degree. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12 and 1 0, 30 degree. Then with 2 I can cancel, it is 2 15s are. So that means the value of x is 15 degree. Therefore implies x is equals to 15 degree. X is equals to 15 degree. So simply you write, just you have to write them, and therefore the four angles are, you write one by one, simply by multiplying you write it is 3x, that means 3 into 15, which is equals to 45 degree. 45 degree. 5 into 15, it is 75 degree. Then 7 into 15, it is 105, and 9 into 15, it is 135. 45 degree plus 45 degree, 75 degree, 105 and 135. Simply I put this 15 3s are, then 15 5s are, then 15 7s are, then 15 9s are. Okay. So now question number 8. ABCD is a quadrilateral. AO and BO are the angles bisectors of angle A and B which meets at O. Given angle C is equal to 70 degree, D is equal to 50 degree. So you have to find angle AOB. So let me draw the diagram. It will be, so figure. Let me draw the figure. It is given like this. This one is given 0. These two angles are bisector, that means both of them are same. This one is also angle bisector, so both of them are same. It is A, it is B, it is C, it is D. And given value, it is given that angle C equals to 70 degree, so this one it is 70 degree. Angle D is given, it is 50 degree. Okay. So angle C is given 70, it is 50. and said that this line simply bisect. Bisect means equally divide. If I draw an angle, for example, it is 120 degree, and if I bisect this one equally, then one will be 60, another one will be 60. I mean both the angles will be equal. So in this case also both of them are equal, and in this case both these angles are equal. The question is to find this angle. Question is to find this one. Okay. So now you write question number 8. Given angle, what is given? It is angle C and D given. Angle C equals to 70 degree and angle D equals to 50 degree. Angle C is given 70 degree, angle D is given 50 degree. So you write, we know sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to, sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. So sum of the angle means angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equals to 360 degree. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equals to 360 degree. Angle AB we don't know the value, so simply we will write angle A plus angle B, and C it is 70 degree and D it is given, it is 50 degree. Sorry, it is 50 degree, which is equals to 360 degree. Angle A plus angle B, you write it same, you plus this two, 50 plus 70, it is 120. 120. Simply I add this one, 70 plus 50, it is 120 degree. Now I will change the side. That implies angle A plus angle B is equals to 360 degree minus this one, it is plus 120 degree. If I change the side, it will be minus 120 degree. That means angle A plus angle B equals to 360 minus 120. 0 minus 0, it is 0. 6 minus 2, it is 4, and 1, sorry, 240. So it is 240 degree. But here we have to find the angle, this one. So one thing I can do, I can multiply, you see, if I multiply all the terms with half, then it will be same. So simply I am multiplying all with half. Half of angle A, then half of angle B equals to half of angle, half of 240 degree. Everywhere I am multiplying it with half, just to find this bisected angles. Okay. So since simple, here this one also I am doing half, this one also I am doing half, this one also I am, that means if I do the plus, it will be same. Okay. Now angle A plus half of angle A. Half of angle A means this one, you see, half of angle A. Angle A is this one, half means half part. So since I have to find this one, so I will simply write OAB. OAB, I will not write this angle because no need to find this one. Question is to find this angle, and it is a triangle, you see. If I find this angle and this angle, I can easily find this one. It is this inside one, AOB, it is a triangle. If I find this angle and this one, these both two angles, then I can easily find the remaining angle. So I will write this angle, half of angle A, half of angle A, this one, whole one is angle A, half means just simply I will write this one, OAB. So in place of half of angle A, we write angle OAB, OAB plus half of angle B. Again I will write this angle, not this one. OBA, angle OBA, which is equals to half of 240 degree. Half of 240 degree. So 240 degree, if I simply cancel with 2, half means multiply. So with 2, if I cancel this one, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, that means 120 degree. Angle OAB plus angle OBA equals to 120 degree. So you write this one as Roman number 1. You write this one as Roman number 1. Now it is a triangle. So now in triangle AOB, this is a triangle, and we know that the sum of the angles of a triangle is equals to 360 degree. So I will write angle OAB, this one, OAB, this one, plus angle this one, OBA, plus angle OBA, plus angle AOB, which is equals to 180 degree. The sum of the angles, the sum of the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So you see here AOAB plus OBA, which is equals to 120 degree. Simply in place of these two value I can write 120 degree, and there left angle AOB, which is equals to 180 degree. You write from equation 1. From equation 1. From where we have taken this value 120 degree? From equation number 1. This is equation 1. You give this one. OAB plus OBA, which is equals to 120 degree. I wrote 120 degree in place of these two. Only left this one. So I wrote this one same. Angle AOB is equal to 120 degree. Again I am saying you listen. This is a triangle AOB. It is a triangle. Angle OAB, that means angle A, plus angle B, that means OBA, that means angle B it is there, and third angle is angle O, which is equals to AOB. So angle O is also there. So these are the three angles of triangle, and we know that the sum of the angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. So simply in place of these two, since here we have find that this 2 is equals to 120 degree, so in place of this 2 I wrote 120 degree. Angle OB we don't know, so I wrote it same, and there it is given equals to 180 degree. So now I will solve this one. Angle AOB will be here, and I will change the side of 120 degree. If I change the side, it will be minus 120 degree. Minus 120 degree. That means I can write, implies angle AOB is equals to, angle AOB is equals to 180 minus 120, it is 60 degree. Angle AOB angle AOB is equals to 60 degree. So question is to find angle AOB. So here it is the answer, which is equals to 60 degree. Okay. Now high order thinking, question number 12. Find the values of x, y and z in the diagram. Give reason wherever necessary. So there is a figure. So let me draw the figure. This one is given angle y, this one is given right angle, this one we don't know, it is given z, the next one it is given x, this is 90 degree, this one 70, and this one 112 degree. So I draw the figure, you see. Okay. So you see carefully, there are two quadrilateral, one is only this one, another is whole one. Okay. So first of all I will name it, it will be easy for us to do. So let me give it A, this one angle B. You draw the figure along with this question. This one C, this one D, and let me give this one as E and this one F. Okay. So now we can easily write. So first of all I will take this quadrilateral. You see angle F it is given 70 degree, A it is given 112 degree, E is given X, and angle B is given, it is by this sign you can understand it is 90 degree. Okay, so these three angles are given. We can easily find the fourth one and we will get the value of x. So you write in quadrilateral, A, B, E, F, A, B, E, F. Angle A is given 112 degree, angle F is given 70 degree, angle B is given 90 degree, and angle angle E, it is given x. It is given x. We don't know, so we will find the value of this one. You write, since sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Sum of the angle means angle A plus angle B plus angle E plus angle F, which is equals to 360 degree. Angle A, it is 112 degree, angle B given 90 degree, E, it is given as x, and F is given 70 degree, which is equals to 360. So now I will solve this one. 112 plus 90 plus 70. So if I simply add this one, there it will be 2, there 7 plus 9, it is 16. 16 plus 1, 17, 7, 1 and 1, 2. So it is 272 degree plus x will be equals to 360 degree. 272 degree plus x is equals to 360 degree. Okay. So now let me do it here. Implies x will be equals to 360 minus 272 degree. 272 degree. So if I simply solve this one, 10 minus 2, it is 8. Then there again I will bring 1, it will be 15. 15 minus 7, it is 8. So the value of x is 88 degree. Value of x is 88 degree. Okay. Up to this much finished. So now in this triangle, if I take A, D, C, B, this big one quadrilateral, their angle A is given 112, D is given y, C 90 degree and B also 90 degree. So we can easily find the value of this one. So write again, in quadrilateral A, B, C, D, angle A given this one, angle B also given, angle A given 112, B, you write here B, it is 90 degree, C also given 90 degree, and D is given as y. So since sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree, it means angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equals to 360 degree. So you solve. Now solve this. So you see the value of angle A, it is 112. Angle B, it is 90, C also 90, D it is given as y, which is equals to 360 degree. Implies you just simply add these two, 90 plus 90, it is 180, 180 plus 100, it will be 280, 280, 290, 292. So 292 plus y is equals to 360 degree. So now if I solve this one, y will be equals to 360 degree minus 292 degree. So 10 minus 2, it is 8. Then there it is 15 minus 9, it will be 68 degree. That means the value of y is 68 degree. So now last one left, only you have to find the value of z. You see here, this one, this line, it is a straight line, it is equals to 180 degree, and this one, angle x and angle y, these are linear pairs. Earlier I have said that if any this line bisects these two lines, then these two one will be the linear pair. That means x plus y will be equals to 180 degree, x plus y will be equals to 180 degree. So we'll solve this one. We'll write now you write so this is a straight line BEC. Since angle BEC is a straight line, since angle BEC is a straight line, it means angle BEF plus angle CEF equals to 180 degree. Implies BEF, it is given x and it is given angle, it is given as z, it equals to 180 degree, and the value of x, it was 88 degree. That means in place of x I can write 88 degree plus z equals to 180 degree. 88 degree plus z is equals to 180 degree. That means z will be equals to 180 minus 88 degree, which is equals to it is 10 minus sorry, it is 88, it will be equal to 92 I think. Okay, so this is the end of this chapter and this exercise also. On next class we will start a new chapter. Okay, if you have any doubt or any types of queries, you can contact me, and you write this thing nicely in your main copy. Thank you.